Hey guys, Tech here, and today I am bringing you guys the very first episode of my new series. I actually thought about the series kind of a long time ago, about a week or two ago, and this morning I got a message from someone asking me to do the idea I had, so I decided to do it. So as you guys have seen from the title, this is my very first how to edit like tech. Basically, the series is gonna show you how to get better at editing. Um, for these episodes, I'm gonna start off with Sony Vegas, which I master kind of more than After Effects, which is I'm really bad at After Effects, but I'm learning every day how to get better at it. But I'm gonna start off with Sony Vegas. So the version of Sony Vegas I have is Sony Vegas Pro 12. Um, it is the latest version. They didn't have come out with the 13 yet. So if you can work with any Sony Vegas you have. Uh, well, starting from 9 and above. Before 9 it won't be the same. So I'm gonna know that because I had a project going on. uh yes, please. Okay, so uh this is what happened. This is what's gonna be on your display when you start off an edit for me on Sony Vegas. So we're gonna identify first of all the many parts of this program. So over here you have your preview screen. Basically, when you put a clip and you go through it on the timeline, you should have a preview of what it looks like. Down here we have the timeline. This is basically where all your clips are going to be. I don't know if you guys know what Movie Maker is, or iMovie for Apple Maker or Apple user. The same thing as the timeline right here, is just more complex than what you can find on Movie Maker and iMovie. Over here we have different tabs. So video effects is all where I can use, for example, I can use channel blend, which I don't really use, but I can also use something that I use personally a lot is Magic Bullet Look and Twixtor, which is going to be used in this tutorial. It's going to be the Twixtor, how to Twixtor like I do. So yeah, then we have the transitions, which are default transitions. I usually don't use them. Then we have the Explorer to get your file more easily, and then we have project media, all the files that are used in your project or were used and then delete is still there. So first of all, what we're going to do is that we're going to open up a clip. So I'm going to find a clip without only the CalCam, but with both the CalCam and the this thing before. So we're going to take a clip that I got from my friend Soars. I guess you guys saw the episode on my channel. So yeah, we're gonna first take out the first clip, which is this one. So I don't know why. It's kind of like over here is fucked up, but then it's kind of pixelized. I think I could get a better clip than that. Give me 1 minute. But first of all, what you need to do is that depending on what clips you have, you always want to put you go over here on your project video properties, you click on that, and you always want to put it on what is it? Always want to put it on 60 frames per second. That will be actually pretty good. So HD 720 60 frames per second, 59.94 frames per second. Apply. It will do. It's basically double NTSC, which is format of your TV. And if you want to know what frame we could say your clip is, when you import your media, you click on it, and right here should have all the information. As you can see, this one is 30 frames per second, which isn't really that good. I think I do have some Apex clips that were recorded in 60 frames per second that I used for a contest that I never actually did. I'm gonna look for it right now. No, it's not here. Let me look for it quickly. I'm gonna find it. Okay, I'm gonna look for another folder then. PS3 Team Taj. I don't know which one to use. This one is, well, basically we're gonna go for we're gonna go for, okay, Rary, you're gonna be featured in my episode, in my my thing today. So this clip right here is 59.94 FPS, which is perfect, so that we can have the best quality for Twixtor, for Twixtor. Now I don't know if he reloads after his shots. We're gonna see. No, he doesn't. So that's kind of not the best clip we can find. But anyways, so as you can see, if I play, you have the reaction, and like basically mostly what happens with the reaction is that the person records doesn't put the game volume on that much, so you can barely hear the gun sound. So that's kind of thing you have to face with you when you edit, is that you have to find gun sounds, which is really not that hard to find. I have multiple gun sounds from the same gun, like the DSR ballista, depending on what you want, suppressor or no suppressor and all that. I've seen a lot of edits with DSR which had the ballista sound on because they couldn't find a DSR, and I was like, okay, kind of weird. But anyways, oh, actually we could use that one, never mind. Yeah, this is way better to use. So the problem with this one is that it's 30 frames per second. It's okay, we'll still use it. We just have to change our project to 39, I believe. Yeah, 39. So that's it. You apply it and then you go that. Now what you want to do is that you want to make sure that the quality isn't that bad. So first of all, what you want to do is that you want to use your mouse, use a little wheel, and go frame per frame and see if it's not blurry. Like right now it's really good quality, so it's not blurry, but most of the time what happens is that there's a ghosting happening. Like sometime right here between this frame and this frame there will be another frame in the middle. So if that happened, what you do is that you go on your clip, right click, go on properties, you go on disable resample and uncheck maintain aspect ratio. This will help for Twixtor also, so you have the neatest quality for your video. Now now that we have our clip, which is a sexy trick shot from Rary, we're gonna go into a video effect. We're gonna go onto Twixtor. There will be a link down below. If you want to look for Twixtor, there will be a link to a video where you can actually download Twixtor and know how to install it. And I made a custom Twixtor setting, which are the best ones for Sony Vegas. They're not the same on After Effects, but they are the best ones for Sony Vegas. I'm gonna open it so you guys can copy it. Actually, I just need to drag it out, drag it after. But anyways, so now that you have your Twixtor, you have your clip, you want to move to the right and you want to start the Twixtor where you want to Twixtor. So me, I'm going to start it over here. So the gun, the hands move from the gun like that right here. I want to start it over here. So on, I don't know what it is on Mac, on PC you press S to cut the video, and then you move on to where you just let the video continue because we just want that. We don't want the rest of the falling. You could, but it just doesn't look that good. And then what you do is that you drag your Twixtor on that. You wait for it to load, and then the settings pop up. I'm gonna show them to you really quickly. So check GL number should be 10. We're gonna change that because 10 is really fast. Motion sense 94.74. Image prep none. Catch upflow check. Frame interp blend warping inverse. Smart blend uncheck. ME compo 0. Cut A 0. 30,000. And that's it. You don't touch anything after that. So it's really simple. You can slow it down if you want to make sure you copy the right thing. And now what you see is that on the video, it just, see, it's kind of blurring a little bit right here. It's kind of blurring, and it's because the video isn't in 59 frames per second, which is kind of bad because it could have been better with 59 frames per second. But it's still good because I've edited a lot of clips where since it's not an HD PVR, it mostly lags a lot, but right here it doesn't really lag, but it's also really fast. So if you ever like do what I just did, click, drag, and close the window, and you don't know how to edit it back, go into the clip where you put your Twixtor at, which is this clip right here. You click on this little icon, which is event effects. Click on that, and it will automatically put out over here all the effects you use. Obviously I only have Twixtor, and then right here you can change the speed of it. So if I put it to I don't know, 4, the speed of the Twixtor will be way slower than it usually is. See, it's way right here when you get to the end of the clip, it's at this position, while earlier if I put it on 10 back, it was already almost reloaded. If you put 2, it's still in midair. If you put 1, still right here, and etc. Depending on what you want to do. If you want to do a really slow, I recommend put it 2 and under, so that, well, not, you can go, for example, if you put 0.5, it is really slow. Really haven't seen, I don't know what's the use of putting something so slow, but I usually put 4, if not 5, if not 6. Sometimes I do put 10, but it's just to make it look better. So if you go back on it, we start the clip. It's just very going for a strict shot, and usually what happens that when you go through the Twixtor, it just lags the heck out of your Sony Vegas because it is kind of a big file. But what we're gonna do now is that we have our file. It's good, we have it, it's beautiful. What's better is that right now it doesn't come with audio. See, it's a raw clip, there's no audio with it. So what you usually do is, as I said earlier, you need to go look for gunshots and gun sounds. So I do have gun sounds somewhere. I have a lot of sound effect will be good. Call of Duty gun sounds, MW2. We have the sniper rifles, and we have the intervention. I do not think this is the best one. Let me see. This is not the best one I have. This is one of the worst one actually. I'm not gonna use that, but I think GR3T got the best ones. I'm not sure. Sound effect, no, that's not it. Gun sounds, snipers, 32, intervention. Yeah, this is definitely. You can hear the difference. If I put this gun sound to this one looks neater than the other one. So what you could do is that when you want to put your gun sound, see right here, that was kind of right here. The sound start right here, like start right here. The problem is the shot is shot way before. It's shot right here. So if you want to like mark the spot where the shot is, just press M on PC, then click on your clip on your audio and just drag it to where it starts, and then usually it should do something like that. But since it's in slow motion, I do not like the fact that this sound right here, the cocking back of the gun, because it's in slow-mo, you don't see the cock, you don't see the lever being cocked back. So it just looks kind of weird, and like you're in the edit and you just see that, and you just hear the lever cocking back. It's just not good. So what I usually do when that happens is that I click on, I want to make it like more like a sexy, deep, slow motion sound of the intervention, which is really cool. Click on properties, you go into classic, lock to stretch, and then you click OK, and then you click Control, so it's time stretch, and then you stretch your audio out. It works also for videos. You can stretch your video to make it. Usually it's basically the default slow motion tool, and it does something like that. But you can also make it way better, like Control and shift it a little bit more to the max, and then it does something like that. But if you don't want that much of a thing, you just put that. So yeah, and you can literally have fun with it. Doesn't really matter. It's just to have fun with the Twixtor and with the what am I? I'm at 15 minutes. Okay, so basically have fun with the slow motion and the audio. Is just make sure you synchronized your gunshot with the shot, because if you synchronize it, if I do this, for example, if I put the gun sound over here, you're not really gonna notice it because it's really close to it. But if, for example, if I put it over here, you're gonna notice it. Really. Well, I mean, an editor will notice it. Like me, like when I see gun sounds that are not synced, I'm like, yeah, this is not good. But right here, it's the best synchronized you can get. Make sure you start your gun sound when you see the flare of the gun. Right here. Right here. Not the biggest one, the first one, because you see the bullet trace. You start right here, you zoom, and you start over here. It should give you really nice synchronized clip. Now, if you want to add some music to it, you can. I'm gonna do in my next episode motion tracking. You know what? I have an idea. How about tell me in the video below if you want me to do a live OS of this clip. So that means I will render this clip, and in the next episode I will use this clip to make a motion tracking, and use another clip, and etc. And at the end I will have an OS, and I will put it on my channel as a result. Tell me in the comment below if you want to see that. If you don't, it's okay, I'll still use this clip, but tell me in the comment below if you want to see that. So now, if you want a song, it depends on what song you want. It depends on the mood of your game. For example, if you're quitting COD or you're ending something, or it's depending on the name too. See, Rary got a name. Rary sounds to me like a joyful name. Doesn't sound anything like, for example, doesn't sound like I've like, for example, Ghost. I won't put a joyful song with the name Ghost or with the name Temper, because Temper isn't really a joyful name. Sorry if you're watching that. I bet you're not, but it's okay. I don't care. Anyways, I have a song folder somewhere. I download song from YouTube, like with the converter, and then I use them. So you go there. I'm gonna use a song. I'm actually gonna use a song I really like. It's called where is it? It's Blue by Mytis, and what is it? God, Mytis and Mahi Blue. This is one of my favorite songs. I never had the opportunity to edit with it, so I'm just gonna edit now. So usually you just look for the bass drop, which is supposed to be right here. It's when the bass drops, you want to put your gun sound on, which is supposed to be right here from the look of it. Right here. So right here, this is our bass drop. It's not the biggest bass drop in the world because it is a chill dubstep song. So you want to mark that. Then you want actually, to make it easier for you, you want to go on the mark and cut this so you know where the gunshot is. Then you do that, drag it over here, and then you drag your clip. So see, right now I need to adjust the clip right here. And then if we put it in the song, it should do that. It should do something like that. But of course, if you want it to look good, since the sound isn't that good in slow motion, we can put it like that, just for you. And that's pretty much it. Another advice for you guys who are starting editing out: if you listen carefully, the song is kind of soft, and what most editors do is that they put the gun sound way higher like that. See, the gun sound is way louder than the original song, and that's not good at all, because you actually hear that it's been edited, and you don't want that. You want the audience to think that the sound was like literally in the song, so you always want to put a little lower so that it fits with the song. Just this is still too loud. You should put it at maybe 8, -8. This will look kind of good. Yeah, this is way better than than before. You see, it's at the same level of same sound level as the song, so you don't make the difference. So yeah, that's basically it for Twixtor and gun syncing with music. If you like this episode, please put a thumbs up. It really helps. If you have any questions for anything related to this video, don't have no problem putting a comment below. I have no problem answering them. If you didn't get something I said in the video, also put a question and I will answer it. If you want to see something in particular in next episode, like for example color correction or some effect or something you want me to try out and try to edit for you guys, like for example something you've seen in Teamtage, like a effect, a transition, put it as a video response and I will try my best to figure out a way. So yeah, this was Tech with the very first how to edit like Tech. Once again, make sure to like it if you did, and I will see you guys next time.